Okay, so make notes if you need to. Okay. So before we do any layout design, okay, I need to introduce you guys to HTML element, okay, called the div tag. Oi. Seriously, this is very important. You cannot do this thing, you don't need to do it outside. Okay. So introduction to div tag. Okay, can anyone tell me, this one you guys seen before, but can anyone tell me what it stands for? What does it stand for, DIV? Make a guess. DIV. What is it short for? Huh? Division, right? You use it to divide up your page into section. Okay? So division used for dividing up your web page into different sections. Okay, if you remember the example I gave last week or last time, like a bento box. Okay. So a bento box, you have different sections for different food, right? Different dish. Same thing for your website or your web page. You will have different sections for your different elements. For your image, for your logo, for your paragraph, for your heading. Okay, so we will use this div tag more than any other tag in your assignment, in your website. Okay. Okay. So a div basically is a box. Okay, you can think of a div as a box, right? So we have many divisions, many boxes. Okay, so this is where I introduce you to the box model concept. Basically, last week or last class we learned how to style paragraph, how to change background color, how to change image height and width, right? So how do we style a div? Okay, box model concept. And some of the items here that you will learn not only apply to div. Okay, you can also apply to paragraph, you can apply to image, later you will get what I mean. Okay, so like I said, div is basically a box. So let's say we have a box or a div, okay, that is 300 pixel by 300 pixel. Okay, so it's a square lah. The width is 300 pixel. Okay, so in CSS, remember selector. Okay, selector, you select the div and you set the width. Okay, you probably know this already. It's the same as image. Okay, so the width of the div is 300 pixel. If you do this, then you have a 300 pixel width, a wide division. Okay. Okay. The next layer outside of this content, this div, the next layer. Okay. Drawing is easier, like I have to do on computer is hard. Okay, but anyways, the space immediately after your div. So let's say, imagine again online shopping, right? This is your product. Okay, the product you have, and then when you buy, they ship to you. That time they put styrofoam, they put bubble wrap, they put protection to protect your product. The layer is called padding. Okay, that layer is called padding. Okay, so padding. Let's say I set it 15 pixel padding. Okay, 15 pixel padding all around. Obviously, this is not the scale lah. Okay, so padding 15 pixel like this. Okay. Okay, the next layer after the padding is the border. Okay, the border is the border lah. Okay, the line that is wrapping the padding and your product. So again, if I use the shopping, online shopping, shipping thing, this will be the paper box, the box packaging. Okay, the border. So the border, for now, my example, my border, let's say I will change this to, let's say the border is 3 pixel thick red color border. Okay. So here the code will be border 3 pixel solid red. Okay, solid is the design of the line. We can have dotted line, we can have dash line as well. So it's a solid line. Okay, if you want to have a dash design, then instead of solid, we put dashed. Okay, if you want a dotted design, then you put dotted. Later when you code, you can try this out. Okay, but for now, we do solid. Okay, the last layer, the outermost layer is the margin. Okay, margin. So the most outer layer, I will change this to, okay, so let's say my margin also I put 15 pixel all around. So margin 15 pixel. Okay. Okay. So like I said, this box model concept not only for div. If let's say you have an image, you want to give a border to the image, you can also do this. Your button, okay? If let's say you have to cut button, you want a little padding, you want a border, you can also apply this to the button. Okay, so not only for div. All right. Okay. Now, another example I can use is, let's say this is your country lah. Okay, you have your castle is your div, your box is your castle. Okay, the padding is still within your country. Okay, your padding is still inside your country, within the border of your country. So this is still your territory, the padding. It's just that maybe you leave some space to the gate of the border. Your castle is here. Okay, then your border Margin is outside territory. Okay, so if you want to have space between two different elements, you add margin. Yeah, remember this point. If you want to have space in between two different elements, you add margin. If you want to make the element bigger, you add padding or you change the width. But if you want to make things between elements bigger, like let's say you've got two buttons, you want them to spread out bigger, you add margin. Understand? If you want to make a button bigger, you add padding or you change the width of the button. Okay, border is just your border design, however you want. Okay, so that is this concept of box model concept. And you can, like I said, you can apply this to buttons, links, images, paragraphs, heading, all can apply. Okay. Okay, so now, oh sorry, wait, still got one more thing. So now, when we put it in just one value like that, right? When we just say padding 15, margin 15, right? It will apply to all directions. Okay, top, left, right, bottom. Top, left, right, bottom. Okay. If let's say you want to customize, we want different direction, different padding value is like this. So ways of declaring margins, padding, and border. Okay, so you can actually, so if let's say you just do padding or margin, 15 pixel, if one value, it will apply to all directions. Okay, so if you just put one value like this, it will apply all directions. If you want different direction, different value, you can declare padding top 15 pixel, padding right 30 pixel, padding bottom 45 pixel, padding left 60 pixel. Okay, same for margin. For border as well. Okay, so same thing. I can just put border top, border right, border bottom, border left, and I can have different design for each side of the border. I can even have one side no border. Okay. So once you're done with the notes, start a new root folder. You will have two root folder today. Okay, so please don't mix up the two root folder. Create one root folder for this first. You can name it whatever, week 8 div or week 8 box model. Okay, name it something that is unique because you have two different root folders. Okay. So start a root folder, create your index, your style, make sure you link them together. Okay, you might need to refer to your notes from last week. So I'm gonna name mine week 8 box model. Okay, I'm gonna create my index.html. Remember to put your style.css folder in a CSS folder. Okay, so your root folder should something like this. Okay, so I'm gonna type in my notes from just now. I will have two div. Okay, one will be the default. I will just put it equal lah. Okay, means all sides of the div is equal margin, equal padding. Okay. So remember div to target the class name with equal. So div dot equal. Okay, the class name of equal, and then I'll put in my notes from just now. The width, padding, border, margin. Okay, I can also give it a background color if I want. Continue, give it a different class name. See, Okay, try it yourself. Refer to my code and try it yourself. Remember to test it on your own browser, see whether it works. Any problems? Raise your hands. Yeah. Any problems? Please raise your hand for this view. Yeah, no problem, huh? Okay. You guys need a break? No need. Break, ah? No, ah? Okay. I thought it just. Okay, so let's move on to the main course for today. Okay, so before anything, let me just explain something lah. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, listen up. So the margin is the gap between the outside the element. Okay, that's the margin. Okay, padding is the space between the content and the border. Okay, so the padding is still inside your element. That's why the yellow background still applies to the padding. Okay, then your content, you have your border. So if this is a button, then it's just one word subscribe, then it's the button already. Okay, that's how you design a button. Okay, you can add border radius if you want. Okay, so if you want margin, let's say you want more space between these two elements, then you can either add the margin bottom for this or add the margin top for the mix. So if I increase my margin top for the mix, then it will push more to the bottom because you have more margin at the top. Okay, so you use margin to create space between elements. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, yours is problem. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Rafael, you okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so we're going to build this layout today. Okay, we're going to build this layout today. And you're going to finish the rest. Okay, we're going to do this part. Okay, and you're going to finish the rest. Okay, please focus. Um, please focus and make notes. Okay, I will ask you to draw on a piece of paper, but I will do on Miro because I need to record the class. But you guys will draw. Okay, when you draw, try to leave like this. Try to leave space surrounding the page. Okay, so you can label stuff. Okay. Bigger the better. Not in every situation, but this situation bigger better. Okay. All right. Let me frame this up. CSS grid layout. Okay. Now, because you're not the one who designed this, right? Okay. Who speakers please mute? Turn down the volume. Okay. Because you're not the one who designed this, okay? You don't really know the layout lah or the grid lah, okay? But I will tell you the grid system lah, okay? So we reverse engineer a bit. So you can see here. Let me see how to explain this. Okay, we will draw the wireframe first. Okay, we draw the wireframe because we need to reverse engineer. For you, you already have your wireframe in your own design, so you know. Okay, so looking at this right now, we will have our. So like I said, I make notes. We have our monitor screen here. Okay. this is our monitor screen, right? Monitor screen. And then in the middle, we have our web page. Something like this. Okay, like that, right? Okay, and then this part, we have the header, right? This is the header part where your logo and navigation is. So I will draw a box, which is a div basically, okay? And this is our header. And inside we have our logo. And we also have we have logo, and we also have our navigation. Okay. So you see this, basically the wireframe is like that. Okay, so you can copy as I go along, but make sure you do copy the boxes as exactly as I draw. Okay. So imagine really like a bento box. You open up a big container, you put another container inside. And inside that other container, you have your logo and your navigation. Okay. Okay. So if you notice, I have one huge container of all containers, right? The biggest box that contains everything inside. Everything will be inside this box. Okay. So this box, it can be any name. Okay, it can be any name again, but I will call it for myself main container. Okay, because it's the main container. All right. And I'm going to label it. Okay, and for us to see it easily, I will give it a color lah. Green. Okay. So this container is the main container. Means everything will be contained inside this main container. Everything contained inside this main. And then as I mentioned, the next one, we have the header, right? So I will name this header. I will change the color so that we can differentiate them. Okay. Notice I don't have space in my name. Okay. I just put a dash if I need to have two words. If it's one word, then I just put one word header. If it's two words, I put a dash. Okay. And then we have our logo and navigation. Okay, so that's the first row done. Okay, that's the first row done. So let's go back to our design and we look at the second row. Okay, so if you notice, the second row is actually this part, right? This next row, okay? And in this part, we have two sections. One is the article, one is the sidebar. Yellow part is the sidebar, this is the article. Okay, but they all belong in one row, just like how the header is. Okay, so this second row, we can call it maybe, because you will have an article container, this is the article, right? So maybe we call it feature container, since it's the main feature of the page, right? Feature container. It can be any name, but it has to make sense. Okay. You can also call it article container if you want. Okay. So let's say this is article container. This is article sidebar. Also can. Okay. So let's call it article container. So I have another box to contain the article and the sidebar. Okay. I will color this blue. Article container. This will be blue. And inside this article container, I have my article. I will have my sidebar as well. Maybe these two I'll put. Okay, so copy until this part. Done? Okay. And the width of this, okay, you guys don't know lah, but actually the width of this to here, the whole main container, the width is actually 1280 pixel. Okay, but it's just the design. It's up to you how you your own design. You might have your own width. Okay, but the width is I put at the top 1280 pixel. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and yeah. Okay. So start a new root folder. Okay, so now we try and code this. So close up everything, close all your previous Sublime text, everything close. Please start a blank one. Okay, same thing, index. Make a new root folder, don't mix with the old one. Okay, make sure you link your star.css as well. Okay. Not yet lah. Yeah. Okay, master. Basic structure don't take forever to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Okay, so if you remember, what I said last time, the white part of your screen, now we open up, I open in my browser. Okay, it's all white lah. Obviously, we haven't done anything yet. And the white part of my screen is the body, right? So means to say, if I were to also draw here, this is my body. Okay. That's my body lah. All right. Okay, so inside my body, okay, pay attention. Inside my body, the first thing is what? The main container. Okay. So we create a div with the class name main container. Remember to open and close it. And based on our sketch, every single thing will be inside this main container. Okay, every single thing that we do from this moment onwards will be inside this main container. So please, if you look at my code, I open the div with a class name main container, I close it with the div. Okay, then only I will type it inside. Okay. Okay, after the main container, what is it? What is inside the main container? The next level. Header. So same thing. Okay. Header. Always close the div first, then only go inside and type. Okay, don't type it like Microsoft Word, like line by line. Open the div, close it, then only you type inside. So you don't forget to close it. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Next is the logo and our navigation. Okay, so like this. So your logo will be your logo lah, your image lah. Right, your navigation with your navigation list lah. Last time we do already, right? A list of links. Right? Okay, so to e-learn and download the asset. Okay, don't go and find your own thing. You wasting time and you wasting your focus. Just go to e-learn, click link, and download the CSS with asset and use those assets to set everything for you. So don't waste time. Go and download from there and use that one, so that you can follow step by step every single thing. Okay, so all your images put inside an img folder. Okay, put all the images inside your IMG folder. Okay, and then you can link your image, link your logo image. So it's a PNG file. Okay, so type in your logo and your navigation list as what I have done. Okay, and then refresh your browser, you should see something like this. Oh. Okay. Any problem so far? Yeah. Right. Okay. Now in your assets folder, you download. You will also notice that there is this file called normalize.css. Okay. In the assets folder that you download, you also notice that there is a file called normalize.css. Okay, alongside your other images. Okay, what is this normalize.css? Basically, we have many web browsers. We have Chrome, we have Edge, we have Safari, we have Firefox, we have Opera, right? And different browser, they will have sort of a little bit different like styling by default. So even though let's say we haven't typed in anything, right? Like last week or last time we do the HTML heading, right? We didn't type any styling, but automatically it will set the style of the font size for us, right? So by default, the browser, they will all have their own little by default setting, okay? But we don't want this by default because like it could be that some person using Firefox, some person using Chrome, some person using Safari. We want everything to look consistent, okay? So we use this file called normalize. If I open, you don't have to open this file, but if I open it and you can see the code, okay, you will see that, like for example, it will set all the fonts and font family to sans serif. It will change the body margin to 0, right? It's like an override of everything, okay, resetting everything so that all of us starting from the same blank canvas, okay? If not, then some computer or some browser, they have little margin here and there, margin here and there by default, okay, that we don't want. So this is just like, you just think of it as like a reset everything so that all the browser is a blank canvas, okay? And this one, obviously, we didn't do it. It's something that is open source. We download and we just use. Okay. So we can copy this file, put it in our CSS folder because it is a CSS file, right? So I will put it in my CSS folder, and obviously I will also link it in my HTML. So I will link it above my owner because again, the bottommost one is my, the bottommost is the most important. So always our own file is the most important. So you just copy your normalize into your CSS folder, link it in your header. Just do that. Okay. If you refresh your index file now, you should see that your typeface is now sans serif. Okay, it will be sans serif. By default, it's a serif. But if you do it correctly, it should be a sans serif. All right. So now we go to the layout. Okay, so this is by default. We haven't done any styling yet. Okay, we haven't done any styling yet. Now we want to do the styling already. Okay. So first thing, if you notice, obviously the background of the design is red. Okay. The background of the design is red. So means to say our body is not white, our body is red. Red background. Okay. So go to our style CSS file, body, background red. Okay. Go to your style, change body, background red. And for our logo, DG orange. And background is orange. Our navigation, background is pink. Oh, good lah. We also will go back late today. No worries about them. Or no worries about the game. Okay, so I do this color so that you can differentiate the boxes better. Okay, you can notice how they move around when I have this background color. Easy. Any problem? All right. Everyone can get this, huh? All right. All right. Okay, now, if you notice now, our website is stretching from here to here, right? It's taking up the whole browser. But in our design, we only need it to be 1280 pixel and in the middle. Okay, so actually here to here is 1280 pixel. Okay, so how do we set the width of our main container? Right. So main container is right after the body, right? So I will do it right after the body. Div main container. Set the width log. Okay. And this is your design, right? If you want it to be the whole browser, then you don't set the width, okay? Or you just set the width to 100%, it will fill the whole browser, okay? But in this case, our design is set the width to be 1280 pixel wide, the main container. If you want your main container to fill the whole browser, then you don't change the width, just let it be, okay? So once you do that, your size will be 1280. And how do you bring it to the middle? You ask the browser to calculate the margin left and right for you, margin auto. Okay, so you just need to put in margin auto in your main container. The browser will automatically calculate the left and the right margin, the space on the left and the right, and automatically center it. Okay, just do that, then it will center automatically. Okay. Okay, so we try to follow the HTML flow. Body first, then main container, then header, then logo, then navigation. Right? So body, main container, logo, navigation. Follow the order is neater. Okay? Here, here fine and follow. Any problems? Please raise your hand. Okay. So next, we want to do the arrangement. Okay. Now it's top and bottom. So we want our logo to be the left and our navigation to be the right. Okay. So how do we do this? Now this is important. So please listen. Now, look if you can recognize the underlying grid, because you guys didn't design this. If you design, you know what is the underlying grid for your whole website. But if you notice the underlying grid, there's actually 3 columns. You see, first column, second column, third column. You can see the underlying layout, 3 columns. Okay, so means that the designer, okay, follow a 3-column grid to do this layout. Okay, so how do we code this 3-column grid? Go to your sketch. I want you to draw the 3-column. Okay, so look at how I draw, then you follow. So I will draw a line here. Okay, the first line. So I will draw the 3-column like this. Okay, so you have 4 lines. Okay, 4 lines to create these 3 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines to create these 3 columns. And I will label the lines as well. Line number 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. Okay, so draw it in your sketch as well. So when you're doing your own mockup, doing your own layout, you need to draw this line for yourself. Code it. Okay. Okay, now, yeah. So this is the code here. So now you remember these 4 lines to create these 3 columns. Important concept. Okay, you have 3 columns and you have 4 lines. Okay. So we start with the header, right? Because now we want to code the header, right? So the header is like this. Okay. So the logo is in 1 column. The navigation takes up 2 space, 2 columns. Okay. So okay, main container, then header. So our header I'll put here. If header. And how to make it a grid? Literally just say display grid. Okay, grid. And my grid has a template, column template of. Okay, you type first. Okay, just type first. I'll explain what the alpha means. Okay. Now you save and you refresh. Okay, you should see something like this. Okay, you should see something like this. Anyone, any problem? Please raise your hand now. Please raise your hand now. Don't wait for your problems to come down, then you can. It's not interest. Okay, can? Okay, now what does the 1FR, 1FR, 1FR mean? Who can tell me what FR means? Yes. Friend. Fraction. Okay. So you are dividing the whole row into 3 fractions. So each is 1 fraction. So you are dividing it into 3 equal fractions, like a piece of cake. You divide to 3 equal fractions. Okay. You can also be creative how you want let's say your design, right? You want, wow, I want this one 0.5 fraction. Now I want this one 2 fraction. Okay, up to you. It will adjust accordingly. Okay, it will adjust accordingly. Let's do something extreme and see what happens. Okay, you can also set this as a fixed number. Let's say you want the second column to be 400 pixels, you will set 400 pixels for you. And the rest, you will divide out. Okay, so in this case, like you got a piece of cake, you cut one cake 40 cm, then the balance they divide. Okay, same concept. So if we put one FR, one FR, one FR means to say I want 3 columns, and each column you divide equally for me lah. Okay. Yeah, can understand this concept. So if you have 3 columns and you want 3 columns to have equal space, then you put 3, 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR. Okay, 4 columns, 4, 1 FR, 4, 1 FR. Okay. 5 columns, 5, 1 FR. If you want it all equal, okay. If you don't want it equal, you want to follow your design. Maybe the first column 300 pixels, second column 2 FR, third column how many FR, up to you. Okay, you can even set all the fixed. Understand? So if you want to calculate also can, because you know this total is 1200, 1280. You can even calculate yourself. Oh, I want my first column 500, balance 7780. How you divide you can. Okay, but this one is just easier. You divide it equally. Okay, so one thing is you see now your logo will take up the first column, your navigation will take up the second column, but because you have nothing left, nothing takes up the third column. Okay, if you have another element here, you key in here. After navigation key, it will also float here. It will find the space and sit inside. Okay, but now because we got nothing, we only got 2, so we take up 2. The third one is empty for now. Okay, but what we actually want is not this, What we actually want is the navigation to take up 2 columns instead of just 1. Okay, so how we do that? Very easy. We just go to navigation here. Remember the line. Okay, for navigation, the starting line is 2, ending line is 4. Okay, so what we just tell the CSS is the grid column, you start at 2, you end at 4. Just like that. Okay, and when you refresh, it will start at 2, it will end at 4. For logo, you don't need, because if by default, you already take up the one at the first column, so you don't have to tell it. You want to tell it, also can, but why you want 5 more, right? So you don't need to tell them, they already taking 1 to 2. But for the navigation, you want it to take 2 to 4. Okay. Any problem, please raise your hand. Anyone don't understand, please raise your hand now. This is very, very important. This concept. You start at line 2, you end at line 4. Okay? Yeah. Go back to the studio browser. But why it's not set at all? Everything else is showing. Actually, Okay. All right. Last thing before I take a break, and it's a very quick break also, because we got no time. Okay, so now our logo, we don't need to be so big, right? We need it to be smaller, so we can just change the logo size, image size. So how do we select the image here? So this image is in the logo class, right? So div logo image, base image with, let's set it to 150. Okay, then it's smaller. All right. So when you say div.logo, means you go to div.logo, find the image, and the image change the div to 150. Okay, and when we want this to be aligned left, aligned right, the navigation will be on the right, on the right side. Okay, so we can just say navigation text align right. Okay, then the text will go all to the right. The navigation text align right. And to have them display in one line, with navigation ULLI, UL, literally just say display in line. Okay. So now it will be in one line. Any problems? Okay, if you have no problem, we'll take a break 10 minutes. Come back at 3:35. Okay, don't take so long, just 10 minutes. 3:35. Actually, you have one box. Then the box there, the box here. Hả? Hay là gì ạ? If worst comes to worst, you just say that. Okay. Take too long, everyone not back yet. Small room. Okay, we're gonna carry on. Okay, so we move on to the next part. Okay, move on to the next part. We have done our header, so now we move on to our next level is the article container. Okay, so go ahead. After our header, okay, so same concept as your header. Your article container has 3 columns, right? If you look at your sketch, the article container also has 3 columns. So same, basically it's the same, okay? But this time, instead of your navigation, your article spread across 2 columns. Okay, your sidebar is 1 column. So try, give it a go. See how it is. Okay. Okay, you can also do repeat 3, 1 FR. Okay, it's the same as you typing 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR. Same thing. Okay, if you put repeat brackets 3, 1 FR, you basically do the same thing. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow, this is a full packet. Okay, so repeat 3, 1 FR is the same as you type 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR. Same thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the article, if you start from the first line to the third line, so 1 to 3. Okay. Save, refresh your browser and see. You should see your image is bigger than the. Okay. Yeah, why is it? Close it down. Yep. The whole article contains. Okay, so your image, you will realize that it's too big. Okay, it will come out of the purple article container. Okay, now don't go and calculate or how big should my image be. Okay, you can just say my article image, div article image. Just now the logo we put 150, right? That one is just a random number, okay? But for this one, we want it to fill up the article container, the article, right? So we set it to the width, set it to 100%. Okay, 100%, it will make the image like water. It will fill up the full container. Okay. So if I were to change this container's width also, the image will follow. And you put width 100%. Okay, width 100% will make the image follow the container width that is in, like water like that. Okay, so don't go and calculate or how big I have to have my image, how many pixels, no. Just set 100%, it will fill up the according to the container size. Okay, if you put 50%, then it will take up half of the container size. Okay, just for your understanding, let's say I put 50%. I come back here, it will take up 50% of the container size. Okay, if I put 100, then it will take out 100%. Okay. Okay. So my job is done, but unfortunately your job is not. So please. Next. It's a new container. It's a new container with 4 columns. Okay, so we are done with the article container. Move on to the related post. Because they say someone they do want to shop, right? So now,
just show you the changes that you can see.
It's also work. Okay, so everything done for article. Now try and do this.
No, it's I think it's totally separate. I don't think so. I think it's separate. Yes. Yeah, I think it's kind of the link. Why do that? No. No. Like.
Okay, remember this related post section has 4 columns. Okay, 4 columns. Any problem, please raise your hand. Don't let your problem build up. Yes. Done.
Yes.
Okay. Give it a go. Give it a try. Any problem, let me know.
Why you have a problem with it, is it? Huh, Sylvia? You have a problem with it, is it? Say I have a problem. Wait.
Huh? What? Huh?
Oh my God.
If related post container someone 他没有问题。Next layout. Any problem? Yes.
Yeah. So the other stuff are not needed. So you need to move on.
Okay, don't try and imagine. Okay, don't try and imagine. Draw it out, sketch it out. Sketch out like how we did in Hero. Okay, don't try and imagine. You can't. You are not me. Okay, draw it out. Unless you know what you want it to reflect, then you are like You want the space inside, right? Okay, anyone done? You want me to check? Okay, so if you are done with the, okay, later I check. Okay, so for those who are done, you want me to check, you can. Yes, you can also go back. But next week is Deepawali. Okay, so we are not going to meet again. Thank God. But because we need replacement, right, and everyone has class every single day, so it's hard to replace. So the homework for your attendance is to finish up the website, this website. Okay? You're not. Listen first. Okay? Now, you guys probably done here for today, right? But I have this for you also. Don't worry. Okay? Adopt and contact. Okay? Click on inquire, it will link to the contact page. And if you notice, right, try to figure out how to do this. When I'm at adopt, this is bow. When I'm at home, this is bow. When I'm in contact, this is bow. Okay? So you might have done this 50% you complete, but you need to finish the other 2 web pages. Submit it. How you submit? Upload it to the assignment that I've created. Here. Upload your root folder. Zip it up and upload. Okay? If you upload and you submit, you have attendance. If you not upload, then no attendance. Okay? 3 pages. And don't worry, I give you 2 weeks. Okay? So you have this week, Deepawali, that week also you can do. Okay? But if you want to finish now, today, you can.
Unless you let's say blue background, red background, yellow background, then you need to differentiate. But if there's the same design, just put them logo. So you're using one CSS, right? Rather than one, but they're the same. Let's say the new client say, oh, I want to change background to red. Then you have to change font. But before go target one time, then you just change one here. It's still not bad.
Yes.
Okay, so you can go home and finish up. Okay. Right.
You need to define the You made a separate video for this whole paper, and then within that, there's another target. But actually, you can make sure that make the whole so I look at so about these so that's the final amount. You should do how you did it for
Okay, you can go, but submission attendance you cannot submit lah, then not attendance. Okay. You submit, then you get attendance for next week. I mean, I don't know if you guys then why here shouldn't be looking right? Because I but it still works. Why? Because actually if you are by default filling up all the you only set the line when like you want to have but this one you didn't set the line, you fill up. You only set the line for 2. This one we didn't set the line. We only set 1 to 3. So this one is 7 to 5. That's okay. But this one to 2, 3, 4. You will automatically fill up. So actually here also. But this one you need because it's one special. But for standard one, before it will fill out. Then you talk about what they tutorial is for them.
I just want to update you because actually over the break, right?
Yes.
I'm updating you because I'm a bit behind. Because over the break, I actually 2 things. One thing is that I caught COVID, so it's been difficult to work. Then after that, actually something I never thought would happen to me lah. But I got involved in a financial scam actually.
Oh crap.
Yeah, so I'm still sorting things out with my bank actually. Yeah. So
What sort of scam?
it's a phone call scam.
Oh, so you really